Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining. Whoa, me today? Okay. I'm going to have to keep this card. Look, it's the Knight of Wands. It was in the upright and then it reversed. That's a really impulsive energy. Look what else is showing themselves. We have the Knight of Cups. We also have the Five of Swords. Are they in the upright? Are they in reverse? It's kind of hard to tell, isn't it? Are they coming here to make peace? Is there something going on in messages between you? This could also be something that's going on in your life or your twin flame's life. It's really way too soon. I don't really feel that they are your cards, I have to say. All right. They are your cards. At least the Five of Swords in reverse is your card. The Knight of Wands, of course, that's very clear. That's a spinner because that did come in the upright and now it's in the reverse. That's telling us that your twin flame wants to come here and make peace, communication. Possibly maybe even wanting to send a message. Maybe they have, maybe they will. It's so early. We need to see here. But you see in this Knight of Wands, they have an offer. And offering food is a really big deal to an owl. So let's see. This is in the partnership placement. Welcome to your twin flame reading. This is a general reading. So always remember to take what is for you and let the rest go. You're here today for a reason. This is a fated connection. You have found your reading when you're meant to find your reading. Perhaps there's one message you need to hear today. Maybe there's many. Maybe you have a question. And of course, it can always be that you feel like maybe it's not your reading today. If that's the case, that's how it is. There are more down below, of course. This is attached to quite a big playlist. I think over 100 now, twin flame readings for you here on the twin flame journey. So feel free to explore. It's also connected here to your reading today. Also below, I'll link all the decks. And of course, you can find all zodiac sign playlists down there. Messages from your person, all signs, love tarot readings. There's a lot going on. So feel free to explore. We're ready to go. But before we do, I would like to take this time to invite you to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. This helps the channel so much more than I can even articulate. So thank you so much, and thank you for being here today. Okay, I want to show you what's here. Yeah, this isn't surprising at all, twin flames. It's the King of Cups. It's Pisces energy, and this is most definitely for you. The master of emotions, your twin flame, has been holding them back. We can see that they are really... There's an impulsive energy really wanting to reach you. Can they? Will they? I don't know. We need to see, but there's a whole lot of feelings for you that you may or may not know because they're the master of emotions here. But that's also why we're seeing the King of Cups and the Five of Swords in reverse came back in and the Knight of Wands reverse because there is some struggle here. Is it a power struggle between you? Can be very much the case. Is it their... I want to say they're duking it out with their higher self and their ego because these are the feelings that are coming up for them now. They're surfacing. They've been holding them back for a really long time. They're seeing things from another perspective and very clearly wanting to make peace with you. Are they going to is the question. Look at this. So this is how your reading wanted to go. I heard it needed to be a bottom-up reading today. Oh, this is really extremely clear. Extremely clear. Twin flames, look at this. Look at what is going on with your reading. They're just flooding in your cards. Kind of messy. Sorry about that. Okay. Because Temperance is... in my hand, I'm going to start with Temperance. And I'm also hearing it's your overall energy. And that almost never happens to have your overall energy right off the bat. That also means it's going to reveal what else you need to see. Okay, this is so very clear. So they really, really want to communicate with you. They want to apologize. This is where your twin flame's energy is the strongest. It's right here. It's the Three of Swords in reverse. Of course, the Three of Swords, Saturn and Libra energy. We know here goes my throat chakra. It's right on time, my gosh. We know that this is the heartbreak. This is the loss. This is the deep sadness around this connection. They know that they need to apologize. They want to apologize. They want to heal, and they want to offer healing. It's a torturous separation, I feel. Look what is right below. It's the Queen of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the King of Cups, as we know. We saw early on, wanted to be in your reading. And I'm just going to give a disclaimer, which I never do. I probably actually do them all the time. That I feel breathless and my throat chakra is really out of control right now. So we're just going to work through it together, okay? I'm going to just keep going. Sometimes when it gets so troublesome like this, I just stop a reading. But I'm not going to stop this reading because this is really, really, really clear to me that your twin flame wants to communicate. They want to make peace. They want to make peace for what went on in this Devil card energy. This is Capricorn and Saturn energy. Temperance is here, wanting to be your overall energy. Archangel Michael, the angel for strength and protection, lighting the way, showing you a path, showing your twin flame to the truth. A truth that will help everyone reach the highest and the best path possible. So this is really super clear. This is Sagittarius energy. This is also Jupiter energy. And by the way, that's also bringing in Pisces energy. It's quite emotional. We can also see that here. And that's Pisces right below there in the King of Cups. It's the planet of expansion and prosperity, but it's also growth and wisdom and optimism and hope. They're really wanting to reach you. They're hoping they can reach you, but they are definitely holding themselves back. Is there something else holding them back? It can very well be, but it feels a lot. Well, we see that there's another connection, by the way. We see the Two of Pentacles here. This can be a number of commitments: money, jobs, location, family of origin, cultural, religious differences. All of the above, maybe for some of you. But of course, a romantic connection, somebody in another connection. Are they feeling your energy? Have you been putting something out, twin flame? Has there been communication? Well, you're always connected. And you're always, well, and sometimes you don't even realize it, feeling each other's energy. So they're feeling your either your quietness or something that maybe even be extra loud that makes them really look. And Page of Swords energy, which I feel is coming down today. Because this is that feeling of you here in the Ten of Wands, kind of looking back, just exhausted, ready to just, yeah, well, if you haven't detached and surrendered, there we go, there we have it. But it's very clear today that this is a very strong reading about what your twin flame is feeling and what they're wanting to do here. And it's really super clear that they want to heal not only themselves, but of course they want to come in here and offer healing with apologies. It's the Five of Swords in reverse. I don't always love this card. It's Venus and Aquarius energy. And it's also telling us that perhaps there have been some things that were said between you. And also what's very clear is, well, yeah, there's things that haven't been said. It's the lack of communication here, which they want to change. This is also connecting us to the fifth chakra. And while that's communication, that's also clarification, and that's also truth. Right here with the Devil in reverse. What went on in this connection? Because this is also recovering. Now, it can be, and it has been really strong in readings lately, that your twin flame, or a twin flame, I should say, in the readings has been going through something in a situation, in a life that they're in. So that is also here, and it can't even be you. Whatever the case may be, we do see here that there's, well, yeah, it's the Two of Pentacles. This is more Capricorn and Saturn energy. So Is the devil energy connected to this commitment that they have? Of course, that's the infinity symbol. And that's also balance. That's also bringing in Libra energy. That's also bringing in the truth. A solution. The Justice card, also connecting us right here with Archangel Michael and Temperance. They're both Capricorn and Saturn energy. This devil energy, here goes my throat chakra again, is obviously very connected to the Two of Pentacles. So the decisions that they've made in your connection, twin flame, are really a result of their life, what they're trying to balance in their life. And another, possibly that one pentacle in their life represents many things. Family of origin, work, where they live, religious differences, whatever the case may be, one of those is yours and one of those is theirs. And they look like they're ready to fall here. They have a foot going up, completely out of balance. They look afraid. And that's connecting very strongly today with the devil in reverse. So how they handled the situation that they're in, the life that they're in, and how that affected the two of you. They're very aware of that here. Why are they having trouble coming? We're not really sure, but we see that's what they want to do. This is the Fool energy. It's Aquarius. It's Uranus energy. It's the hero's journey. It's the Fool's journey. And it's starting out taking a chance. It's hope. For me, today, this is hope that you will forgive them. Whether an apology comes through in an actual message for you, or even maybe for some of you in person, that is just going to be different for everybody. But it's clear that's what's coming in. And it's also clear that the feelings between you are, well, they're really deep, and of course they're still flowing. So if you've been questioning, depending on where you are in your twin flame journey, if you've been questioning, and excuse this throat chakra, if you've been questioning how your twin flame feels, don't question it anymore, because first of all, it's a running situation here, okay? And this is a runner that I feel like they can't really return, but they really, really, really want to. And at the very least, there is an apology here. Is this maybe union and a return? It can be. That is the World card. And this is coming back in and making really big life-changing decisions. Does your twin flame know that this is a twin flame journey? Probably not. This is really deep soulmate energy. And for the most part, that's probably how they're seeing things. And yes, it's here. So we also know that your twin flame is a soulmate. We're also seeing it connected to the Three of Swords. And I have to tell you, the Two of Pentacles, the Devil in reverse, and the Five of Swords in reverse, that it's likely, if not a sure thing, whether it's you or your person, but really, especially for your person, that they are going through something in their life. And it can be a divorce, a separation, something in their life also, in addition to this. And it has brought things up. But this is literally for you as well. And it's healing through the truth. They want you to know that they're sorry. They're really sorry. They're sorry that they just stopped answering messages, that they stopped talking to you, that they put it across to you that they did not care, because that is just not the truth. They want you to know that they've been in this energy for a while. This is the Two of Pentacles, and they haven't really left the energy. You can see it. Even in reverse, this energy is still struggling. It's overwhelmed. It's trying to make a choice. They're stuck here. It's Hermit card in reverse energy for me. It's the Death card in reverse as well. They've been here for a long time. Is this a dreamy energy? Again, maybe. I feel that it's really connected to what they want to say to you. The skies are opening up, and owls, of course, are nocturnal. And there is a really strong Page of Swords energy here. They are keeping tabs on you. They are watching you. So there's something that you've been putting out. They're just really dying to connect with you, I feel. It's opening up here. And so are they possibly bringing in this apology for this healing, yeah, but they're definitely feeling this energy. I feel like this is coming from you. With that said, your twin flame is also here. It's the Ten of Wands in the upright, and that's Jupiter and Sagittarius energy, and that's just being exhausted. And look at how they're standing here. They need to be honest with themselves, and I feel like that's what is happening here. We see that Archangel Michael is trying to help. I do feel they've been here kind of teetering for a while. I mean, look how freaked out they look. And of course, the infinity symbol is connected here to the skies. And it's really connected here too. And I want to tell you, it can be that they're with a life partner. That is a soulmate. We have more than one soulmate. And twin flames, yeah, can be with soulmates. It's not always a karmic. It might be either or for you. You're going to know that because it also comes through that there have been some karmic lessons going on, and that's just what's happening anyway. But this is a twin flame who is having a little bit of wake-up energy. Do I feel it's a complete wake-up and they're coming here and wanting to come into union? Maybe. Maybe. That still doesn't even mean that, because we know that union can happen in this lifetime, but it can also be another lifetime, and it's just not always going to be for everyone. And it's not always super clear because energies, outcomes, they can, they will, they do change. Everyone has free will. The future is not fixed. I can tell you here, it's extremely clear that they want to communicate. The King of Swords is Gemini and Mercury energy. My throat is really going to make me crazy here. Gemini is all about communication. And of course, Gemini is connected to Mercury. It's the ruling planet also for Virgo. And Mercury, of course, is the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. And oftentimes it can be connected to reading and writing. So do I feel like they're trying to write a message? I do. For some of you, it could be that you've already received it. And maybe there's a response that you're waiting for as well. Because they're trying to also move on from what they thought they knew, because they're having a lot of realizations that what they thought was you maybe wasn't you. And that's what happens when a twin flame is getting triggered. The run begins. And, well, yeah, there is some wake-up energy here. And I will tell you, too, the Five of Swords in reverse, the Fool card, you see is heading here toward the Five of Cups. This is in the upright. I'm going to set this down for a moment. I think I'm going to take it and look where it wants to be. By the way, this could also be you in another connection. For a lot of you, I know that is the case. Okay, yeah, they're really wanting to come forward here. Look at this. And offer healing and an apology. This is a message, I feel. If it hasn't come already, before I get into the Five of Cups, I just wanted to say to you, it's the Hierophant. This is the card of commitment, long-term energy. It can be marriage. So yeah, it's really clear. And again, this can also be your energy. You're going to know that. This is the partnership placement here. So it's really strong for your person that they're going through something in a partnership. And it's highly likely that for a lot of you, it's a marriage. It's not going to be for everybody. But this can also be you. And it's Taurus energy. Of course, it's divine masculine energy. And it's sticking around. But this is your twin flame right now I'm talking about, okay? That's why they're teetering here, because they're in a life where they have a lot of expectations on them. Conformity. There are things that they just cannot change. And there might be some issues going on. It's pretty strong here. And this is where it's taking them, because they've been here for a really long time. They're not moving in either direction. And what's really interesting, look at this, what I just picked up. It's sort of like their life and the two of you. So I had the pentacle wrong. I thought this was their pentacle and this was yours. I mean, it can be if your twin flame is someone you were married to. In any case, this for me really is representative today of the life they're in. And it's also, well, of course, it's a 5, and that's connecting us to the 5th chakra, which is the throat chakra, which we know here is the 5 of Swords in reverse as well. It's the 5 of Swords in reverse, so it's something going on in their life. And it's also the 5 of Cups, which is you. Not being honest, not communicating. But look at this. So much regret. They have so much regret. They're very sad that they left you, feeling like they don't love you. They meant everything they said. They love you. And they're sorry for abandoning you, ghosting you for a lot of you. There's a lot of regret. There's a lot of loss here. And you can see the 3 of Cups within the 5 of Cups here. That's Mercury and Cancer energy. Was there a communication between you two that didn't go so well? Well, probably. And either way, did somebody come over here and kick these down for lack of communication? Because the water is still there and the cups are still in the energy. So this hasn't been cleaned up. It didn't evaporate. It's not cleaned up. Whether this is an illusion and it's long evaporated and this is just looking at it and having that gut reaction feeling, or it's been recent for you. So what I mean by that is whether it was recent or not. The point is, well, yeah, it's Mercury and Cancer energy here in the 5 of Cups. It's the 3 of Cups here. And that's the planet of the mind and the planet of communication. Lots of emotional energy between you. And look, you're both still here. That looks a lot like the same color of the water here. What is that telling us? Well, it's the 2 of Cups here as well. That's Venus in Cancer, and that's twin flame energy. And that's, I want to say, wishing. Maybe wishing, too, that you could be married. I don't know where that came from, but it's for somebody. But regardless, it is a energy of wanting to come forward. You have not left their energy. They have not left your energy. Look at you. Look at the pair of you. But we see the Hierophant card here today, and it really, really, really is representing other connections. And we call them third parties, don't we? Because, well, yeah, I want to be respectful. And it's not just that it's, possibly a karmic or somebody's soulmate, a soulmate. We have many soulmates in the world. But again, that pentacle can embody a lot of things. The life you've built, the life they've built, decisions that would change everything. This is a life-changing decision. Now, do I feel like it's coming in? Not really, because the King of Wands is in reverse, and that's literally telling us that they're not ready yet. They don't have the courage to leave the life that they're in. And that's also a validation with the World card, because we have Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius here. They are fixed signs. They don't like change. It's a big fear here. There might still be something changing in their life anyway. So this is what I want. They're telling you, I want to come to you. And this came through, I think, in your last twin flame reading, or maybe it was a love tarot reading, an all signs love tarot reading of the Whitney Houston song, I Want to Run to You. I feel like I'm going to cry, and I have a lot of goosebumps as I send it, because it's a feeling of, I want to run to you. I want to run to you. I want to apologize. I want to just be in the life that we talked about. I'm sorry for everything that happened. I'm sorry for the lies, also connected with my connection with the life that I'm in. I'm in survival mode here. Look at me. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ghost you. I didn't mean to abandon you. I didn't mean to lie to you. I want nothing more than to start this and leave everything behind. The fool's journey, the hero's journey. It's impulsive, and that's why I also have this fiery energy going on. Because could it be for some of you that there's just they're appearing out of nowhere? Maybe. That will not be for everybody, though. But we see here that they are trying to get a message to you. They are trying to communicate, whether that is through SMS, email, social media, maybe a phone call, whatever the case may be. And you see with the balance here, as we talk about this, Archangel Michael saying, I'm here to help light the way, light the path to the truth. That's the sun. That's the source. Co-creating, knowing what's meant to be, being patient and understanding the journey, the highest and the best path for everyone here. And this is so emotional today. This is that outcome. that, gosh, you guys, this is the outcome that you want. But it's also connected to, of course, that's the crown chakra, and that's the working things out, the solution, and knowing what's the highest and the best path for everyone. And it's right now. This doesn't mean forever. It just means right now. And of course, it's a 14, and that connects us, that makes a 5, and that connects us again to the throat chakra, which of course connects us to the truth. Archangel Michael wants everybody to see the truth. Archangel Michael is trying to send strength, not down to say, okay, twin flame, I'm here to help King of Wands, who is normally a quite courageous and powerful and bold energy. I'm here to help them come to you and get what they want, get closer to their soulmate, is how they feel, their true purpose, you. You know, that would be, I would say, probably more of Archangel Raphael's job. Archangel Michael wants to protect you both, protect your lives, protect your energies, protect the connection, wants to send strength to understand. It's the crown chakra as well. Understand of what has to be now and what is the highest and the best path for everyone. And for some of you, you might not have detached, and that's a strong message. Look at that right here, connecting with the Chariot card. Now, the Chariot card is here for a lot of reasons too, and it's for that. But it's also them wanting to move here toward you and run to you and have this whole life that I don't know, for most of you, is probably not possible right now. I'm not feeling that. This feels more of a rah, like I want to kind of scream energy. But for sure, really wanting to say they're sorry, and it's coming through here strong. They're so sorry, it's just not even funny. It's impulsive because the King of Wands can't make a move right now. The King of Wands is got their hands tied. The World card is an energy of coming into union and life-changing decisions, but it's a life-changing decision that they can't make now, and a union that I feel like for most of you is not happening now. But it's on the table, and Archangel Michael is saying, be patient. Let's balance everybody's divine feminine and divine masculine energies out. Let's get everybody's chakras in order. Let's get everybody's heart chakras healed. Let's heal everything. Let's heal from the bottom up so that you can live your, live your best life. Get into your life purpose. And that's also the message here. So it is the two of you. It's clear that's come through. But this is also, this is one card after Judgment. And I really feel Archangel Gabriel here saying, okay, you got to wake up here. And they are, but they're not really seeing the bigger picture. They're super hyper focused on you, which I know is a nice feeling. And I feel it. It's extremely intense. But there is more. The Chariot card is Cancer and Moon energy, and this is action and change. It's a journey. And you can see here the yin-yang energy. Divine feminine, divine masculine energy. You can also see the obstacles. But you see the Chariot on the move here, and that's also what Archangel Michael wants to send through to you, that it's never really stopped. People, your twin flame, you, life, does get stuck. The Wheel of Fortune is always spinning. That's the cycles of life. So things are always going to be changing. That is part of life, and it's not easy to accept that, and we know that here. And I feel like nobody's really accepting it very well, and we can see your twin flame is. But this is that message of also get a move on, And we know that they're trying to get a message to you. There's a lot more that I want to say. But I feel like I need to move that Chariot card and see what is going on down there. And then we're going to bring in some more. Okay. It's the Seven of Cups in reverse. It's Venus and it's Scorpio energy. This is getting that clarity that I feel like this is a message from your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. And it's also I feel the downloads that they're receiving. Because there is some wake-up energy here, and I also do feel judgment here, Archangel Gabriel. But it's not quite there yet. But this is some clarity that's coming through, and there's some illusions that are ending, I feel, for everybody. And maybe that's why I feel so rah, that kind of frustrated energy. That's the Ten of Wands. That's what that is. That's what that is. Because also, just aside from the fact that something is going on in their life, and possibly yours too, it's just, they're just not ready. You can see it here. This is what they want. It's the major arcana. Let's be honest here. It's the King of Wands. It's a spinner, free will. This can change on a dime. It's a day-to-day energy here. But it's also just really very, very clear that there's just more to be done. That's what I'm feeling anyway. But there is a sadness here, I feel, because some of the illusions that have been figured out, that have been, I want to say, the clarity that's been received, is that this has to be about the highest and the best path for everyone. And that's also for you. And I think you might be having a hard time with that. That may or may not be you. It's for somebody here, most definitely, of understanding the weight and what this is. Because the twin flame journey is extremely complicated. It's not unrequited love. It's not a breakup energy. That comes through, of course, when it feels like a breakup. Because boy, when it's first activated, it is nothing. It's like nothing else. And that's also bringing that up here too. And that's why I feel this, because it's trying to hold on to it. And it's there still, but there is an energy of moving on in other directions right now. I hope this message comes through for you, because I do feel they're trying to get a message through to you, but it's also about what's coming through here today. Yeah. So the Two of Wands is also coming, and it's in reverse. It's just, there you both are. And I want to tell you something. Here in the Two of Wands, there is a little bit of world card energy, of course. And that's a card and energy. It's the future. It's of completion. It's travel, both physical, but it's also, of course, on your respective journeys and your twin flame journey together, and your life journeys, I want to say. You see the connection here. Look, it's crossed over. It's the energy of love. It's in reverse, so we know things aren't moving, and that's also putting a wee bit more of the world card energy in there as well, which is like a reversal, because it's quite big here, and that's that it's not finished. We know that, but there are, it's not really time. It's not really time. There are still lessons to be learned. Karmic lessons, shadow work, of course. I'm keeping it. Oh, but I really like this for you. And we're going to look, I think I saw a couple down there that are yours. And then we're going to bring in another deck. It's the Star card. Of course, this is fate. Of course, it's the twin flame journey. It's the Star card. Yeah, hope for renewal, a miracle. That's what it feels like. But this is also showing us, it's affinity. It's your pull toward each other. It's also the healing that is going on now. That's extremely important. We know this is a fated connection. We know that you're destined. And we know that there's also soulmate energy here. And that's, maybe not the case for everybody. And it's the case here today. This is also bringing in that wishful energy. It's connecting today with me with the Nine of Cups, Jupiter and Pisces energy. The rainbow of hope, which is also the star energy. The Star card, the World card, the Queen of Cups, Cancer and energy, Neptune energy. Neptune is, I would say, kind of like one of, or the planet for twin flames. There's a lot of illusion and dreams and escapism. And that Cancer and energy is one of the most nurturing, healing, and supportive energies. And I want to remind you that whether you get a message or you're communicating with your twin flame, it's still here for you, and it's still here for the two of you, for healing each other and for the connection, because you're connected. You're always connected. What you're feeling, they're feeling. It's transferring it to each other. The Three of Cups in reverse. So there's that Mercury and Cancer energy that we saw. Where did it go? The Five of Cups. There it is. But it's in reverse here. So yeah, this is no communication. This is also... Hello. That camera is going to be the enemy, twin flames. It's the soul connection. And it's harsh right now. And that's the Three of Cups energy here. It's completely spilt out. It's in reverse. So it's also telling us, we know it's the divine. We know it's divine timing, growth and communication. And things aren't moving in the 3D, but they're always moving on the twin flame journey. I just want to remind you of that. This is also a message for those of you that, might need to be reaching out to your soul tribe. And I have to say, it might be you as well, but I'm also feeling that in this Devil in reverse energy, the Five of Swords, that somebody might be partaking a little bit too much in something here that is, I'm going to leave it at that, because I think you know what I'm trying to say, because I don't really want to go into that. But it is coming through. It doesn't always come through. It is coming through today. I'm going to bring in another deck. And I'm thinking I'm going to stick with my soul deck today. I have quite a few around me, and this is where I want to go. So let's see what else is going on your twin flame journey. It's really pretty clear already here. I do feel that a message is trying to make its way through, but remember, it's also about communication. So it's not only just in your reading today, but you might be hearing your song or songs just over and over and thinking, why do I keep hearing this? And always repeating numbers. Those things are always happening, and they're going to mean different things for everybody. And I'm thinking today I will bring in some numbers and letters, twin flames. Music, serendipity, synchronicities, numbers, even films, whatever you feel you just keep seeing. There's something there for you. They're trying to get a message to you. So it may not just be that there's an SMS or a text message or social media message. It feels really difficult to get that across here today. I don't know why, but it just does. It's what they're wanting. They're really wanting to run to you. But it's a deep longing that I'm feeling. Let's move the energy a little, okay, before we see what more we need to see. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. What else do we need to see on this twin flame journey today? Okay. It's the Ace of Cups in reverse. Gosh, you guys, so this is why I'm feeling like I'm just going to start crying. It is just really depressing and disappointing. It's Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio energy. Yeah, that's the thing. And it's right here, too. Right here with this wish, I feel. This energy of running to you and offering maybe something really big. Maybe trying to come together and do everything or be together the way you talked about you would be. It's just obviously going to happen eventually. I just don't feel that that is happening now. It's an energy of, feeling really let down, depressed, disappointed. They're really sorry that they hurt you. They did not mean to hurt you the way that they hurt you. They're really tied into something here, and it feels like it's really difficult right now. So look, the King of Swords has come back and now it's in reverse. So that's telling us it's a spinner, that it's a maybe, maybe not in terms of 3D communication, a message, or maybe even a phone call. But what is coming through here today is yours. And what is coming through for you in general, it's yours. Seven of Cups came in again in reverse. Whew. So that's the other thing, and that's also why I feel this heavy energy, because it's realizing that it's not happening right now. Look at this Tower card. Who is in the Tower moment? It's going right here where your person's energy is. Something is going on here. There is, some unwanted change, actually, because they're not ready for changes. And the World card also tells us that, not the kind that's coming in. They're really needing to work some things out, because this is also getting to the root of the issues. Aries and Scorpio energy here. This is, your twin flame is not sleeping very well. As I said that, look what's at the bottom of the deck. This is not sleeping very well. It's the Nine of Swords. This is quite literally having nightmares and feeling overcome with grief and depression. Somebody may be going through a dark night of the soul, possibly. But we saw this coming in. Is this you too? It's not sleeping, because you're both here, but look who's here down in a nest, in another life. And look what they're thinking about. These crows are meeting here. They're touching beaks, I want to say. And here in their dream too, they're out of the cage. And they wake up and it's not there. It's the Queen of Swords in reverse now. Yeah, so that's it's the energy of not being, I feel like they're not really wanting to see what they're seeing here. There's a lot of reality checks that are going on. Does this mean they're not going to be honest with you or come with the truth? No, because this is, whoa, look at that. It's about them. This is really clear. Look at the cards that just keep coming down here. It's a bottoms up reading almost all the way here today. It's the Hangman energy. That's not surprising at all. They're in here trying to work things out in their life. And they want to make peace with you. This is Pisces energy. It's obviously, it's quite an emotional energy. And I mean, all the blood is rushing to their head here. We see that they've stood up. When they come out of there, they go here trying to figure things out. And they look like they're going to pass out. It's dizzy. It really is a very strong period of uncertainty. Only time will tell when things are coming together. It's an extremely indecisive energy. It's an energy of not really being able to do what they want, but they're trying to do what they can. The Six of Cups is coming through. Twin flames, you're very clearly here and you're very much on their mind. Sun and Scorpio energy. They're so nostalgic here. And that Five of Cups again. It's the Six of Cups. This is remembering when things were good. Standing here in this full cup here. But look where they're looking. It's kind of muted, and it's the Five of Cups. It's the roses without any color. And that's super strong, that a lot of this nostalgic energy is thinking about seeing you, wanting to come and see you, wanting to offer you even more than an apology, feeling so much regret for leaving you feeling like they didn't love you, because they love you and they meant everything that they said, but they got triggered and ran. And that's what they did. They want to overcome this also with you. And it's so impulsive. So maybe something comes through, and I really feel that fiery energy. It's a lot of nostalgia. It's thinking about seeing you. Lots of regret. And that's the Five of Cups here, the muted color. A lot of grief. Look what is coming in underneath. It's the Five of Swords again in reverse. Yeah, they really, really want to make peace. This can be quite a heavy card to have, okay? It can be the case for some of you with your twin flame. It could have gone there. I feel like it's going there in their life. This can also be your life. But for you, what's coming through again here in the partnership placement is really wanting to make peace. But I got to tell you something too. It could be, it could be that you are known to this other pentacle here, whether it's person, place, thing, many people, whatever. That can also be the case. And this is the last card we're going to take. It's the Six of Swords in reverse. It's Mercury in Aquarius energy, and it's just telling us that it's stagnant and it's difficult to communicate. It's spinning around, you know? And that's them spinning around. And look at stormy water. Look at the Five of Swords are right there. They want to make this peace. They want to come here in the upright. They want to come here and, well, yeah, I feel communicate, but it's not moving. The Chariot card tells us otherwise. So there is a lot moving here, but I don't feel like they're going to make it physically. We're going to bring in some channeled love messages. I have another deck here that I'm feeling called to as well. And then we're going to bring in some channeled song messages. What do you want to say to your twin flame? These are messages from their higher self. You may or may not hear them in person. This is what they want to say to you. If you ever feel you're sending the message, you send that message because you're connected. There can be other things in these messages that resonate for you as well. Things that you say to each other, names, locations, of course, also with channeled song messages. What do you want to say to your twin flame? I had been dreaming about you even before I met you, and that's also the star energy. Yeah. By the way, that King and Queen of Cups is just my heart just feels, like mushy, you know? Because there's so many feelings here, and they're realizing that the apologetic energy is so strong, they just keep piling it on me, you know? I feel like I'm going to drown in emotions here. And I'm a Cancer, guys, so it's, come on now, take it easy on me. No matter what has happened, no matter what you've done, no matter what you will do, I will always love you. Your smile is literally the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. After every storm comes sunshine. Let the separation end. Please be mine. This looks a lot like after the storm. Do I feel like that's what's happening here? For some of you, maybe. I mean, we see the World card, we see the Star card, but it's just, we see the Chariot card too. So that's movement, but we already went over it, it doesn't feel like movement and union. It's more about that will happen eventually, but it's just not right now. For some of you, it might. And this is it for this deck. Then we're going to bring in another deck. You make my heart melt. You have made me know how it feels to love and find true love. And it's covering up these Five of Swords in reverse. That's in their energy, I feel. It's not, most of it I don't feel like is about you. I think about every conversation we've ever had. And yeah, we see here that they're really struggling to write. The King of Swords coming in the upright and then in their reverse. So it can be. They're struggling to communicate. It's coming through today. It will come through for some of you in songs and synchronicities and numbers and whatever else. Dreams, of course. Dreams. Maybe in the 3D as well. It makes me sad when I read our messages of happier times. The nostalgic energy in the Page of Swords, we never saw it, is very strong. Queen of Pentacles here. I just feel like I need to do this. I actually really like this. It's, as you can see, the Wheel of Fortune came in already earlier, so here it is again. And that's just a message that things will eventually come here in your favor, because there is some completion of cycles going on here. Things are still being worked out. It's really clear. Your twin is really afraid to change the energy right now. Why do I just keep feeling like, yeah, look at that. That is exactly the energy. That's the Tower card that came through in their energy, and it's in reverse here. This is really being afraid to change. And look, the Queen of Pentacles is like a protege to the Empress. You know, can vary a lot of Mother Earth, motherly energy, and is really domestic, I want to say, can help make things work and figure things out. Even she's annoyed. Look at her. It's in the upright, but it's not about that in my readings. It's not about today either. Annoyed. I feel so much guilt for what I did. That came through really strong in the Five of Cups and also the Six of Cups with those Five of Cups there. Those three are yours. And it's the last three we're going to take. And we're going to bring in some song messages and close your reading. I did not expect to fall so in love with you. I know you were giving more and I'm so sorry. I love you now until the end of time. Twin flames. My gosh. Channeled song messages. It can be songs that resonate for you and your twin flame. Songs that resonate for you. Songs you don't like. Songs you don't know. It's okay. Maybe you feel like something's not your message. Maybe you feel like you're sending a song. It can be the sentiment of the song or something that you keep hearing. And now you know why. Letters, numbers, locations, names, something within the song that just you know. Messages from their higher self through channeled song. Love messages through channeled song messages. Look at that. As God is my witness, I try to be strong, but my twin, I'm on fire. Don't string me along, flame twin Nora Jones. That's the fiery energy that is so strong here. And where else did that go? Where did that go? Where did that go? I felt like there was something here about the fiery energy. I guess I'm imagining it. It's the same mistake. It's been a long time running. It's been a long time running. It's well worth the wait. Long time running, tragically hip. Yes, it is. Archangel Michael says, know it, but also know what you need to do in your life. That Chariot card, the World card is for different reasons here today, okay? There's a lot of dreamy energy and possibly messages in the 3D. We don't know that for sure. Of course not. Energies change. But it's also a really strong message to have peace in knowing that Spirit has a plan. These three are all coming off. I'll be your dream. I'll be your wish. I'll be your fantasy. Star card all the way. Truly, madly, deeply, Savage Garden. It's been so lonely without you here. Like a bird without a song. Nothing compares to you, Sinead O'Connor. I really just don't want to cover up the Six of Cups and the Five of Cups because their energy is palpable for me. I am the lost you can't be found. My twin. In flames, lift me from the ground. Flame twin Nora Jones. The Tower energy too, reaching out. There's an SOS. There comes Sting, sending out an SOS. Doesn't mean that anybody is even going to call anybody, but it's the energy being exchanged. And that's what's going on here, and it might be for some of you too. Fade into you. Strange you never knew. Fade into you. I think it's strange you never knew, Mazzy Star. And I hope life will treat you kind. And I hope that you have all that you ever dreamed of. Oh, I do wish you joy, and I wish you happiness. But above all this, I wish you love. I love you. I will always love you. I will always love you. I will always love you. Why is that coming through and giving me goosebumps? Oh my gosh. Your reading today, this is it. It's more than I take, but I have to take them. Here we are again. Circles never end. How do I find the perfect fit? Soulmate. Natasha Bedingfield. We know that there's soulmate energy here too. I remember us alone waiting for the light to go. Don't you feel that hunger? I've got so many secrets to show. Shine years and years. Twin flame energy here. That Six of Cups as well. Past life energy. Someone like you. Make it all worthwhile. Someone like you. Make me satisfied. Someone exactly like you. Van Morrison. It's your last message, and I'm going to bring in some numbers and letters, twin flames, and we're going to close your reading. Because, baby, there ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you. Marvin Gaye. I really feel this energy. It's like... We need to close your reading, twin flames. My stomach is dropping, and I need to get this board for you. We're going to look at some numbers and letters and close your reading today, okay? Birthdays, anniversaries, maybe they mean something. Angel numbers might come down. Spelling things out. Okay, right off the bat, transformational energy here, change is near. That Chariot card, that message from Archangel Michael, the highest and the best path for everyone. Coming out of the illusion and being honest with yourself and being patient with yourself, with your twin on the journey, but getting on with your life, living your life. That's what that is for you today. We're also seeing 33. It's a master number. Anything is possible. And what have you been wanting to do, twin flame? Go get it, okay? Well, yeah. It's manifesting. This is also about the 4 areas of support and stability, the foundations in your life, what you need to work on, mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. Also bringing in 7 here, assessing your life, reflecting, and understanding to control what you can and let go of what you can't, which is also a big message here in your twin flame reading today. You're at one with the Creator. What is that for you? The Source, God, your Goddess, the universe, the divine spirit. It really is different for everyone. What is that for you? Because it's really strong for you. It's strong for you today. I mean, it's big. I'm going to put all the vowels. Are there any vowels? Alex, give me an O. There might be only one vowel today. I'm going to put all these up. 2 W's, an M, and an F, and a B. Maybe there's something, look, we know we can spell Bob here. Oh, there's a U as well. Okay. Buzz. Interesting. It's a devil card energy. B-U, P-U. F-U. Oh, no. That's not that wasn't what I meant. I was spelling something out. Twin flames. We needed that relief because I don't know about you, but I feel really emotional. This reading needs to end now. I'm going to put these here for you. I'm going to leave your 2 vowels. Alex, we will take a U and an O. Okay? I'm going to leave them all here. You can spell out what you can spell out with these. It might be initials popping up for you, locations, names, phrases. You're going to know. Maybe nothing. That's okay too. Composite. The light is flickering. Yeah. It's my time to go. Thank you so much, Twin Flames. This has been a very beautiful reading, and I feel very enveloped with love and emotion and spirit. I feel very overcome. I'm sending you love and light on your journey, your beautiful journey. If you enjoyed today's reading, please like the reading. Liking readings, watching them, sharing them, subscribing to the channel. They really help keep my channel moving. So thank you. I really do appreciate it. And by the way, your channel is still coming for those of you that have been here from the beginning. I just have a lot going on right now, so I'm not able to do it, but it is still there. And it will be coming. So it will be readings for you every day. Okay? Just not right now. I'm sending you love and light. Take really good care of yourselves. I love you, of course. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you at another reading. Bye, Twin Flame.